Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Get a load of this spider webs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Or don't call me back, just watch this vlog right here from this mountain range in this sunny, early morning descent as the fog lifts off the ground. You can see this mountain range. If you look off way in the distance, you can actually see two mountainous peaks. And in 1973, a TV show began its epic debut right here with a helicopter, a chopper if you will, coming through that horizon. You probably cannot see it because of the sun is so incredibly strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of that. I'm going to put it on Instagram, Adam the Woo on Instagram, and I'll show you what it was like in the TV show versus what it was like the very first incarnation, the intro, the theme song of MASH. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm here with Count Stankus once again.
Back again.
Where are we exactly?
We are in, of course, Southern California, Malibu Creek State Park.
And we walked quite a ways to get here. How far do you think we walked from the main parking lot?
2.5 miles.
2.5 miles.
Beautiful walk.
Through rocky terrain,
Through some heavy stuff,
through treacherous, and a little bit of rain, because it rained the last few days here in Southern California. A lot of the rain has dissipated, but there are some little nooks and crannies along the path that were very, very overdrawn with wetness. So we had to hike through the rocky terrain to get to this, the helipad right here from MASH. So just imagine the helicopter flying down. You're standing in the spot of who?
Radar.
You would have been Radar from the TV show waiting for that helicopter. Dun, 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 dun. Helicopter would have landed right there. The Jeeps were actually coming right up this little pathway.
Yep. You had Hawkeye, BJ Honeycutt down like this, going over to the helicopter, getting the guys out, and they put them on the Jeep and take them right back down.
That is awesome. And what lies below the helipad? What lies down in our eye vision that I'm about to show them? What are we looking at right now?
Right now, we're looking at the actual, where they built all the tents, the actual MASH site.
Right down
all
there
the tents are the
the filming locations.
Everything, yeah.
From what was it, 11 episodes? 1973 to 1982? No, what was it, 9 episodes?
72 to 83.
Or 72,
Yeah.
72, 73 to 83.
Yeah.
72 to 83.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
So 11 years
yeah.
of episodes, 11 seasons, if you will, based on the 1970 movie, which was based on the 1968 book.
Yeah.
And prepare yourself now for the filming locations of See what we did there? We took the and we added the MASH theme into that. That was choreographed.
Yeah, harmonized.
And we were harmonizing correctly. Count Stankus.
Yes.
Sankus is when you don't have coffee. Sanka versus Stankus.
Yes.
Right here. That is. And for people who do not like the MASH intro, I'll just do the normal intro. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the daily. We should not go down this because we will probably slip and fall down that way. So we should actually go down where the Jeep area is. And you have a special story, right?
Well, by the way, that's where in the intro, that's where they ran up.
Oh, that is where they ran
They
up.
ran up to get to the.
Now you were actually, when we were walking in, you were actually wondering if there used to be stairs here.
Yeah,
so if anyone could go back, do some research, and let us know, were there actually stairs here?
There was only a small flight. The rest of it was a path.
Oh, okay.
If you watch the intro of the show.
So when we get down there, we should check to see if the stairs are still there, if they've been removed, or if anybody can maybe get a screenshot of the stairs. Yep. What I was saying a second ago is you have a special story about one of the cast members from MASH that you actually met at one point.
Yeah, maybe 10, 12 years ago when I was a bartender working a private event for a charity, and a lot of different people had money, stars, and you name it. So we did a martini bar. Of course, if you guys know the show, Hawkeye and BJ Honeycutt had a still in their tent. They love making their martinis. But anyway, so I was working the martini bar, and a guy, I was ducked down. I don't remember what I was doing, and a guy comes to me and says, "Hey, can you help me?" Or I got up, lift up, and who was it? It wasn't Hawkeye. I wish it was. It was BJ Honeycutt, the actor who played him. And of course, I was laughing, It came right to me right away. I'm working a martini bar, and I've got BJ Honeycutt in front of me.
So what did you do? What was your move at that point?
My move was, of course I said, hey, you're BJ Honeycutt. I had to do it. But I offered him a martini, and he says, I don't really drink much, and I have to give it to you, man. So I gave him a free martini.
So you gave the martini drinking Honeycutt from MASH an actual martini. Was it shaken and not stirred like James Bond style? Or was it, or how did they do that?
No, we used the metal tin, so it was shaken.
So here it is. This is where they drove the Jeeps up and down, right up to the helipad. All these mountains you can see in many, many, many episodes. Look at this epicness all around us, out in the middle, virtually the middle of nowhere in Southern California. There are people who ride horses out here and bikes out here. It's pretty early in the morning still. We haven't seen any signs of life quite yet, but maybe we will as the day progresses. And up here you'll notice there's actually two Jeeps, a Jeep and a car that are actually burned up to a crisp, if you will. What is the reason why they're actually burned up?
It looks so bad. You guys are going to have to correct me if I'm wrong, which is fine. I believe right after the last episode, I believe it was before the last episode. Some people say it was before. I'm sure it's after the last episode was shot. There was a really bad fire that came through here and burned up the whole set. It ruined. I mean, it just burned it up. It's a huge fire, which is sad. But yeah, these were pretty much burned up, and they left them. These are the last two pieces from the actual set.
This one has bullet holes all in it.
Yeah. People probably with BB guns, or who knows.
Rebel rousers out here destroying the old MASH property.
Sure. That's pretty cool.
So you got to think, I wonder if Alan Alda crawled right in the back of this bad boy.
Never know.
And what do you think this yellow stain is there?
Who knows? It's dried blood.
Ooh, yellow blood? Alien. Alien blood. This is really awesome. Wheel, of course, still there, but falling off. Yeah. The wheel should be there, but it's there in the wheel. Well, I guess that's a spare tire, if you will. And this sign here is not actually in the original spot. Where was that originally?
The original spot.
Oh, you have a map as well.
I got the map, and that's where that's the map. I'm sorry, that was the sign that was out from the swamp. If you guys know,
the historical sign from the show. They've recreated it and planted it there.
Yeah, so the swamp was the name of the tent that BJ Honeycutt Hawkeye. That was the name of their tent, which actually would have been out over there
near that where that tree is spring up.
Yeah, so if you look at this map, it shows a swamp over there, so the sign would have been right in front of it somewhere over there, but I'm sure they put it here because you can't get to it. It's all grown over.
So they just moved it basically for the tourists who actually brave the swamps and the nether regions of the forest area of Malibu Creek State Park. There is actually a river there that on here it says Malibu Creek right there.
Yeah, down there.
If you can see that, Malibu Creek, which is right over there. And right over here were the women's tents, I believe.
Father Mulcahy's tent. And
he wasn't a woman.
No.
But
no, we had
next to Father's tent was
Father Mulcahy. Hot Lips Houlihan's tent was about right here, and then there was a nurse's tent here, and then of course the mess tent is here. The city or the state put up this little lunch area just to reminisce. That's where the mess tent used to be.
So if you do hike out here, you can bring sandwiches,
and you can
chips, and things. We have not brought any food. No. We were not smart enough to actually have a meal at the MASH site. But we have actually placed our bags on the little lunch area because we are out here filming a secret video adventure for my Adam the Woo channel. Count Stankus is going to be out there as well. He's giving me a tour. So I'm going to add some things along with his knowledge out here, a little secret stuff. You can look forward to that later on the Adam the Woo channel. But today on today's Daily Woo, we are focusing on the MASH filming locations. Awesome. So one other quick little thing too we wanted to show you. We were in here a minute ago before we started filming the vlog, and we noticed last time you were out here, you were telling me this door was locked here on this little garage area. What did you call this? Like a pool house or something?
Oh, like a tool shed maybe.
Tool shed of some sort. There is no pool. Pool and tool. Here. And what is inside of here?
Well, it looks like there's some photos. Not a whole lot. Probably the door fell off.
Yeah, it looks like the hinge has fallen off.
Yeah.
If you look right up here, you can actually see a lot of the shots. Yeah. I'll just pause this for a second, or at least hold this still for a minute. And what's up here in the top left picture? What's going on there?
That's a shot taken from where the helicopter would land.
That's where we started the vlog.
They're knocking their balls off, and this actual rock formation is right here behind us.
Okay, let's see the rock formation here. Right behind Alan Alda's head is the rock formation. So take a look at the way this arches down and that rock formation. Where is that?
It's right over here. They would have been on top of the helipad, or
So they were up there, and here is a shot of that photo. So you want to recreate the shot of Alan Alda swinging the golf club?
Sure.
4. Excellent. I feel like Alan Alda is gracing his presence with us here on the MASH site. I think they did a reunion here in 2008 with the entire living cast. I'm not sure how many of them actually have passed away.
Yeah.
But all the living, you think about it, 2008 seems very recent.
Yeah.
But gosh, that was 7 years ago,
Yeah.
which is really, really crazy. But here's some other photos here of MASH.
Cool photos.
And then down here, there was a pin. And we actually, before we started filming the vlog, took the pin, and we have actually written our name and the date right up here where it says Count Stankus 11315 and Adam the Woo 11315. So if you ever come out here, look for both of our names, and you can even sign your name next to it. Maybe tag me on Instagram. I'm not sure if you have Instagram or Twitter.
Sure do.
Tag me, and then I'll just send it to him, and we will know that you are out here vicariously with us at a later date. Normally, I do not glorify writing things and graffiti of anything like this, but they actually welcome that out here by leaving pens and papers. People have signed this through the years, and they would love for you to sign all along here as well. And I would love for you to come out here and sign your name, as well as all these other MASH fans and MASH folk, if you will. So let's show this over here real quick too as well. They actually have some little markers set up, which is crazy because this is 2.5, almost 3 miles from civilization. You can see the condensation and the dew.
Yeah.
So here's a shot here. It's hard to believe that this quiet site was once the center of activity when the legendary television series MASH was filmed in 72 to 83. So you were right, 72 to 83, 11 years. This was the old Century Fox Studios? No.
Yeah.
No, that's where some of the scenes were filmed, but the outdoor scenes were here at the old Fox Ranch.
Yeah.
So that was where we are technically, is the old Fox Ranch.
20th Century Fox Studios owned Malibu Creek State Park. They owned all this. It was private.
And here's a photograph that was taken right where we're standing. Crew member with the boom mic, and Harry Morgan has the cap right there. Would have been standing right there. Harry Morgan, right there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the other actor, Mike Farrell, watches from the foreground.
Yeah. And it calls the Triangle Peak right here.
Oh yeah, there's the Triangle Peak.
Right up over there.
Right here. The Triangle Peak is, and Ridgeline is directly in front of you. There's the Triangle Peak.
And up over there.
That's a good eye on that one. That's awesome. And there is no helicopter flying over, but there is a jet airplane flying over as well. So that's pretty cool. There's actually one other marker over here. Actually a few markers. But there's one other marker here that actually shows us another one of the photo opportunities you can get out here. The distinctive rocks behind us on Hawkeye and Hot Lips in this photo are easily spotted from this location. So look at her head here, and look at the rock formation. And there's the rock formation right there. So she would have been standing. Let's get you in the shot. Kind of just stand right there. Yeah, basically like that. What's happening, Hot Lips?
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. So what else we got? We got the hospital was right back over here. And we had Harry Potter.
Whoa!
General Potter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
You almost stepped in that.
Thank God.
You almost
mashed it.
You almost mashed. You almost mashed your foot into the horse dung and the horse poop that has been left out here by frolicking, I almost said feline, but that would be cats. Probably are some wild cats out here, some mashable cats. I don't know. What can, oh, there's another Jeep over here. What's going on with this Jeep?
This one over here was donated. So when they had that reunion with all the cast, basically the state has identified it, and it's I guess you can say this area is protected and identified by the state, and it's somewhat kept up.
So this Jeep was here for the reunion.
I don't know if it's here for the reunion. It probably was. I'm sure it was. But it's been brought in, just to add a little more decor.
So when you're actually coming on the trail, this is actually the trail we walked in on as we were walking through the puddles from the last few days of rain here in Southern California. We were walking through the wilderness, through the rocky terrain. All of a sudden, shabam, we saw this and we knew we were in the right place, even though you've been out here before. And there are hikers that come out here. There are bikers. There are people riding horses. And there actually is a jogger. There's actually a jogger. And I'm wondering now if that is that Alan Alda?
It could be. You'll have to wait and find out.
Is that Alan Alda right there?
I don't know.
That could be Alan Alda.
You never know.
Running up on us through the wilderness.
Could be someone from North Korea.
Actually, is it South or North Korea?
The bad guys came from North Korea, but it was filmed in South Korea.
Exactly.
It was
So
supposed to have been
technically
filmed
we are in South Korea.
Technically,
and the
yes.
last thing you want to do in South Korea is go out for a morning jog through a war zone.
Especially around here.
That guy has nerves of steel. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe that's an old
going the right direction.
cast member. Where's he going?
I don't know.
Maybe he's going over. Maybe he's going over to sign his name.
He might be.
Maybe he's going to sign Alan Alda. I wonder if anybody famous has actually signed the tent in there. So that's pretty much it. Is there anything else we need to see and show?
It looks like. What else we got? Well, Colonel Blake's tent was right about over here. And then Rosie's bar would have been just about over here as well. The bar they went to all the time to get.
Where would the bar have been? Right in here?
Well, it looks like.
Well, here we have a little bit more of a waterway.
Looks like the bar was in this area, right here behind us. Right over here.
So that would have been the bar. Yeah. I just thought of something. That jogger, Alan Alda, that ran over there. Maybe he wasn't signing his name. Maybe he was going to steal our stuff.
Maybe.
We should probably end this vlog. Go check on our stuff. Beat up Alan Alda if he's trying.
Let's do it.
Not that that's Alan Alda. I know Alan Alda watches these vlogs, so we're not saying that you jog or would steal. It's all still there. Luckily, whew, that was close. Forget I said that we were going to beat up Alan Alda. I did not say that in the vlog. This is hypothetical. I have nothing against Alan Alda.
Well, if he was here, it'd be different.
If you met Alan Alda, you would offer him a martini.
Oh, sure.
Just like you offered his buddy a martini. Can you imagine that? Only in a perfect world would you be sitting down with two MASH co-stars, shaking, not stirring, a martini, and enjoying a day with your MASH cohorts. If you were any MASH character, which one would you want to be?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Well, you obviously recreated Alan Alda's character. You recreated Hot Lips. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd be a cross between Hot Lips Alda. All right. We'll see you guys later. Say goodbye to Count Stankus. Check out his YouTube channel, Toy Room of Insanity. YouTube / Toy Room of Insanity.
YouTube Count Stankus.
Oh, YouTube / Count Stankus. I did a vlog with him. What was it, about a week or two ago?
About a week ago.
About a week ago from his Toy Room of Insanity. And this is the MASH filming locations of Insanity.
It is.
Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
See ya.